So I request our principal sir, Dr. Priyadarshi Tripathy, to come and take the welcome.
Thank you very much, Sandeep. Good morning, students, as well as our faculty members here. It's a great privilege to introduce three researchers here. They came from all the way from Netherlands, Denmark. We heard about it, but I never visited that country. As well as Vijay Kumar Sahu. He's a wonderful person. Already we heard about them, so sir, thank you very much for visiting us. Pleased to be here and addressing some of our faculty members as well as students. But one thing is common among both of us. Can you guess somebody? No, I was absolutely not. I can tell you. We are all from JNU. I studied at Jawaharlal Nehru University, and all three of them are from Jawaharlal. Share this podium with JNU and in this way. So, you know me, I don't have to give a speech here, so let us listen to them. They are our guests. So thank you very much, sir, for visiting. Thank you, Suleman Ali, thank you, students and faculty. Thank you.
Dr. Bijay Kumar Sahu. He completed his MS in plant biology from Sambalpur University, MPhil from JNU in intellectual property rights, medical biotechnology and health security, special reference to India, and PhD from JNU in intellectual property rights, technology capabilities and biotechnology innovation in India. He also completed a higher national diploma in fostering innovation and intellectual property management and commercialization from Copenhagen Business School. He has worked as a scientific researcher, research and information system for developing countries, mostly focusing on intellectual property rights, biotechnology innovation and research analysis. Currently, he is head of department, Technology Innovation Support Center and IP Facilitation Center, National Research Development Corporation, which is popularly known as NRDC, Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India. So, I request Dr. Vijay Kumar Sahu sir to address the relevance.
Good morning, all of you. Thank you. It's an honor for me to be here, and in fact, I am grateful that I am meeting many people. Let me start with my emotion. When I completed my course, my father used to ask me, you have been studying in Barampur and NIST. So, मुझे इंजीनियरिंग पढ़ने का कोई मन नहीं था. So I used to leave my house. कि पापा जब बोले तो निकल जाऊँ. कैसे? So today I am here. It is my honor to meet you all. Thank you, Honorable Principal, and such a nice person for giving this opportunity. And I am also blessed that I have some of my friends who came all the way from Europe to connecting with you, to collaborating with you, to co-creating with you with the changing paradigm of ecosystem of innovation. Friends, we are privileged that we are born in India, we are Indian. And today, and you will see being an Indian, being a citizen of India, India is celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. And this is the India where we are celebrating or taking the presidency of G20. One world, one art, one family. So we have to leverage the young mind, because some of the mind who are sitting with us, they went outside the world, they are seeing the world in a different way. The world ecosystem of innovation is moving, and now they thought that how to connect the loop, because our loop our forefather, whatever it may be, we must not forget our root, connect to our people and community. The topic, in fact, you all are the budding students. Every parent's needs and desire that their children must do something for the family, for the society, for the village, the nation and nation building. कुछ लोगों का फोटो पीछे देखो, आप लोगों को पीछे है गगनदीप का जो हमारे डीपीटी का मोस्ट प्रोमिनेंट डायरेक्टर है बायोटेक्नोलॉजी का. We have Professor Yaspa. So this is nothing but the people who created impact in the nation and nation building. And nothing is permanent in the world. So friends, what I wanted to tell you, because we have the young participants here, rather than doing typical presentation, can I change? So I have a presentation here. So how innovation ecosystem is playing important role, that being a BTech student, being a MTech student, how should you participate in? In fact, one of the senior professor from here just now spoke about that our students are not absorbed in industry because there is a electronic scheme. So whatever we are getting today, we are getting certificate, you are getting knowledge, but knowledge must be acknowledged, and we have to be skilled. And because the innovation ecosystem today, I think many of us had a very tough time last 3 years, right? Even I lost many of my own faces in Corona. So nothing is permanent in the world. The Corona has created the challenges, but every challenge there is an opportunity. India is today coming out with many kinds of testing and treating of COVID-19. I am standing with you with booster dose. So that means every challenge there is an opportunity, but every opportunity is formulated to the young mass. They have to take it to the next level. That's we do as a national organization in the country. So, if you light a lamp for someone, it will also brighten your path. So, objective of today is that in the changing paradigm of ecosystem of innovation, education, we have a Skill India program, we have a Make in India program, we have a Startup India program. The program is for building capacity and capability of every citizen of India towards innovation. So we are not talking you that you start a startup company. We are talking here, and I am showcasing you few people how they are enterprising themselves. You may not create enterprise, but be enterprising. We have two experts, Dr. Vijay Tiwari, Dr. Jitendra Badhai. They came from a humble family, very humble family, I would say. But today, globally they are recognized. That means they are enterprising themselves to make the difference to the society. आज आप यहाँ हो, कल कहीं भी आप जाओगे, लेकिन आपका जो thought process है, how you should build, mitigate your own challenge, that is very very essential in the today economy. So we talked about education is in known knowledge. Research convert money into knowledge, but innovation convert knowledge into money. आप लोगों ने देखा होगा एक उड़ीसा का एक लड़का ओयो होते हैं. ओयो, how many of you knows about Ritesh Agrawal? Can you please, Ritesh Agrawal? Yes. Whenever you are going to Mumbai or Delhi or Chennai, getting down from airport, you are trying to get a comfortable hotel where you can stay. And that is the Oyo chain today. One of the young boy from Odisha has established globally. That means when you are getting down from airport, looking for a car or taxi is happening even between Ola and Uber. Ola and Uber do not own any car or vehicle driver. They own only the system, and that system is binded, and everyone are liable for that. And today you are reaching the spot, your destination very comfortably, affordably, and accessibly. Your parents are also comfortable. So that means that is the innovation that creates value today, and we have to be skilled today. Because in fact, engineers, India produces more than 15 lakhs engineers every year. More than 13 lakhs of the engineers, they reorient their job to different sector. That means whatever the demand and whatever the production in terms of engineer, there is a gap. And also the economy is moving towards IoT, production, machine learning. We have to reorient ourselves as per the changing paradigm of ecosystem of innovation. The point today what I wanted to tell you is to develop a network, develop a collaboration, and organize the activities. So, any institutional mechanism NIST must create a for you, for that opportunity. In that opportunity, you can think something, do something, protect something, because many of you are creating many ideas. You have many ideas. Your idea may be an innovative idea. So, we have a mechanism to support you, leverage you, protect you, manage you, and fund you. And that's why I am standing before you, and if you need any kind of support for your protection of any idea, validation of idea, we as a national organization handle you and also your ecosystem. So friends, all are engineers, you are for the industry and innovation ecosystem, but unfortunate part, we are lacking, and we are not creating the opportunity where we can bring both Lakshmi and Saraswati together. You all are Saraswati today, but tomorrow you have to be Lakshmi. You have to mitigate your own family, your parents at the end of the day. But how you can create the opportunity, that is very, very important, and that's the ecosystem we wanted to develop. Particularly in supporting your innovation activity in the form of research and development, validation, and also commercialization. And so how to bring Lakshmi and Saraswati together? You can see both Lakshmi and Saraswati, the scientists along with research could have come out with the invention and invention will transfer to one of the industry. And society and invention can create value, and the investor invest for that, and that ecosystem where you will be part of as an engineer or as a scientist. So friends, we have to be out of box. Indian Bollywood movie, how many of you seen this movie? Yeah, thank you. So the character of Kunsum Wangu and Chaturavalikam very well we recognize. Kunsum Wangu own many patents. And for that patent, his own friend came all the way from Italy to get the patent. So the character is quite synchronized with Indian, some of the innovators. And whether you know or not, this movie was taken from the concept from Ladakh, the Institute, Himalayan Institute of Quantum University, the Sonam Wangchu. How many of you know? I don't know, but you know the real idiot at Ladakh. Recently, I went into there with my daughter. We visited his school run without electricity. Sonam Wangchu is giving tent to Indian army at Galwan Valley. that is innovation, that creates the value, and then we need to create a sustainable ecosystem so that you all can play an important role, because innovation is always market driven, demand driven, and invention driven. The way corona vaccine, the tracing, testing, and treating of all kind of technology in corona. So that is the lead of the hour. So as a student here, please try to solve the problem at your place, at your institution. Create a sustainable ecosystem. The way it is now, Professor Vijay and Dr. Jitendra will talk about how their innovation ecosystem at their university at Europe plays an important role, particularly in creating a sustainable livelihood. That is important, and that's the ecosystem we are part of it. And this is something the bonding. Friends, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. Alright? The Bangua Pato, Barampu, Pipli Aplik, Kullu Sal, Mikani Bhujia, Agra का पैठा, पचमपल्ली इक्कड़, बनारसी साड़ी कल आप लोग शादी करोगे तो अल्टीमेटली एक संबलपुरी साड़ी मम्मी को बोलोगे, ससुराल को बोलोगे मेरे लिए बनारसी साड़ी मिल जाएगी, बनारस से हमारा प्रोफेसर विजय भी आए जो यूरोप में है. तो कहने का मतलब है, this is the product, we have to recognize it, brand it, promote it, because our own people at grassroots level will get the livelihood, and that's the innovation we are talking about today. And that's ecosystem we develop with the capacity of people like you. You may have a degree का तो आज की डेट में हिंदुस्तान का कमी नहीं है, लेकिन आप कैसे स्किल बनोगे, कैसे इनोवेटिवली मिटिगेट करोगे अपना चैलेंज को, दैट इज इम्पोर्टेंट. That's our role as a national organization to leverage the innovation, connect the ecosystem. The ecosystem is completely driven by Industry 4.0 that you know, and you professor already talked on that part. Friends, here I like to tell you one most interesting thing. How you may have some idea. Certainly some idea you have. में भी देखने के लिए मिल रहा है. उड़ीसा में काफी उड़ीसा स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम है. हर स्टेट में इकोसिस्टम आपका इंस्टीट्यूशन में भी एक इनोवेशन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप सेल है. कुछ आप करना चाहते हो तो कर, वो आपका सीवी में भी ऐड होगा. मैं अभी I'd like to tell you the few, 2 weeks back I was in Qualcomm India Design Challenge 2023. We got many people like you where Qualcomm is funding, giving money for the development of many products. So being an engineer, be part of that, and certainly we will support you and give you the opportunity, particularly in scale up and validation of many processes and products, so that you can make the difference in the nation and the country. There is a program called here, Women Must Be Empowered. We have a women empowerment program through technology. You might be completing BTech or MTech or PhD. Sometimes we have a family liability, you are not able to do the job. But at the same time, when you look for an opportunity, we have a Kiran program, and in that Kiran program, you will be a women scientist for Government of India. So don't underestimate yourself. And there are many opportunities, and there are many schemes to make the difference and creating opportunity of livelihood towards entrepreneurship. These are the 2 young girls from Kalahati district. You know Kalahati, I basically from Kalahati. So these 2 young girls has got the funding, and they have a beautiful startup. I think more than 70 people are getting livelihood in Odisha. अगर आप किसी को 2 वक्त का रोटी खिला पा रहे हो, इससे ज्यादा और कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं है आपकी जिंदगी में. And this is the best way government has completely come out with the policy, and there is no discrimination. पहले आप स्टार्टअप करते थे ना, अरे ये तो बिजनेस करेगा, इसको लड़की भी नहीं मिलता था, right? So now the perception has changed, mindset has changed. People are there to handhold, and we have to connect, collaborate, and we can make the difference. And we have to create an ecosystem where the innovation, where idea will be generated, and we can mitigate the many challenges. And in fact, I will make you a request to all the students. Don't think that tomorrow the campus will come and you get a campus job. But let me also warn you, अगर आपको नौकरी भी मिल जाएगा 1 साल के बाद आप नौकरी छोड़ दो, क्योंकि आपका सोच अलग है, विचार अलग है। आप भी अपने पैर पे खड़ा होना चाहते हो तो आप आज से शुरू करो। ऑलरेडी यूनिवर्सिटी इंस्टीट्यूट इज डूइंग देयर बेस्ट, बट यू हैव टू बिल्ड योर कैपेसिटी। हम भी आप जैसे ही थे, हमको तो कुछ नहीं मिलता था, हमारा जिंदगी एक हमारा इतिहास है। हम कभी कभी हमारे बेटे को, मेरे बच्चे को मैं बोलता हूँ कि आपको जो आज मिल रहा है हमारे टाइम में कभी नहीं मिला था, मैं हमको पढ़ने के बाद नहीं मिला। तो कहने का मतलब भगवान आपको बहुत कुछ दिया है, बट यू हैव टू बिल्ड योर कैपेसिटी एंड कैपेबिलिटी। टुमारो योर पेरेंट्स may not be with you, you have to mitigate your own challenge, be prepared for that. Thank you all of you. God bless you. Jai Hind. In fact, my topic was R&D, so honorable respected professors, certainly I will come one day because of the time constraint and also the little participation for this young boy and girl, so that tomorrow they should realize. And let me also tell you, recently I went on the Bangalore airport and just married out, very young girl from Odisha, and she was with her husband. When she saw me, she was running towards me. My wife was also there. तो बोली कि लड़की तुम्हारे पीछे क्यों बार-बार आ रही है? तो point I wanted to tell you is that is the capability. वो मुझे thanks बोलने के लिए आ रही थी, और वो इतने गरीब, I should not say गरीब, इतने humble family से थी कि वो शादी करके अपने पति के साथ मुझे आके thanks बोली कि सर आप हमारे कॉलेज में एक बार आए थे, आपका लेक्चर अच्छा लगा था, और सर I am working in this company. So that is the opportunity we need to get. Research and development, because I am working with the government ecosystem and our tools to leverage, manage, connect, co-create, and also sell. Thank you.
Any question from anyone? Anybody who want to ask me? Sir, I have a question. Actually, our students are working on many projects like in BTech, MTech, MCA, final year projects are there. So they are doing some good projects. But what the problem sometimes students are facing is about to convert that project to some entrepreneurship or some compensation activities. So maybe we are touching TRL 3, 4, 5, but how to go beyond that? Like small teams.
But आप लोग सब मेरे हिसाब से मेरे 20 से अधिक की उम्र से हो तो मैं बच्चों नहीं बोल सकता हूँ, क्योंकि मैं भी बुढ़ा हूँ तो आप विशाखापट्टनम देखे हो ना? एक बार आओ, जो दिखता है वो दिखता है। आप आओ, जो इंडस्ट्री में आपको जाना चाहते हो, आपका सब्जेक्ट क्या है, कम्युनिटी साथ के माय ऑफिस। देयर आर मेनी इंडस्ट्री हु आर वर्किंग इन डाटा साइंस, many industry working. Let me tell you, 70% student of Barampur in pharma are getting job in Visakhapatnam. कहने का मतलब this is called academia industry relation. This is the सरस्वती and Lakshmi. तो डॉक्टर विजय IIT मद्रास कहते हैं, बोले कि मैं भी विजय हूँ, तो विजय जी मैं तो IIT मद्रास और IIT रिसर्च का जो है ना, IIT मद्रास रिसर्च का जो नाम है एकेडमिक इंडस्ट्री ब्रिज, एक ब्रिज बना हुआ है। IIT वाले आते हैं और IIT रिसर्च वाले जाते हैं, तो एक ब्रिज का नाम है IIT एकेडमिक इंडस्ट्री ब्रिज। दैट मींस हमको कल नौकरी तो करना ही है, 2 रोटी तो कमाना है, ये रियलिटी है जिंदगी का। आज हमारे बाप नौकरी कर रहे हैं, कल हो सकता है रिटायर करेंगे या कल कोई भी नहीं होंगे। So point I wanted to tell you is that whatever the project you are doing, there is a demand. Come to us, because I see the ecosystem for the startup. I will channelize, and people like you who are coming, my door is open. This is your office only. This is the Government of India office, and everyone has the right visit. So certainly I love to host you all for that kind of activity. Okay.
Good morning, sir. Sir, I want a question. Like I started a startup like homestead. आप जैसे बोले कि कोई और जैसे जैसे प्रोडक्ट स्टार्ट किया है ओला और like that. And I just started a startup like home related real estate like homestead.com. I make a website on that, and I can proceed on next step, sir. सर जैसे पापा बोलते हैं कि तू आईआईटी क्यों नहीं है आईआईटी की मतलब नहीं हुआ तेरे से मतलब मैं उनके बोलता हूँ कि आईआईटी मेरे से नहीं हुआ तो क्या हुआ मैं 10 आईआईटी को मेरे अंडर कराना चाहता हूँ तो मतलब मैंने अभी वेबसाइट बना दिया लेकिन उसके आगे मतलब प्रोसीड नहीं कर पाता उसके नेक्स्ट स्टेप कुछ नहीं करते।
रात को मैं मोबाइल नंबर मैंने दे रखा हूँ रात को 12 बजे के बाद फोन मत करना लेकिन कभी भी बात तो पहला क्वेश्चन आपका और एक चीज मैं बताना चाहता हूँ सी इंडिया नीड्स मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इनोवेशन यार आप लोग सब इंजीनियर हो आपको बनाना है ओके तो सर्विस इनोवेशन में क्या है वो इंडिया जो सस्टेनेबिलिटी इज वेरी लेस अभी आप लोग कोरोना के टाइम हम हर चीज सामान खरीदते थे ऑनलाइन अभी मेरे बीबी बोल रही है नहीं मैं खुद जाकर खरीद के ले आऊं तो कहने का मतलब सोच बदल रहा है दिशा बदल रहा है वेस्टर्न मार्केट हमको वही चीज बनाना है सो दैट आवर इनोवेशन मस्ट बी मार्केट ड्रिवन डिमांड ड्रिवन इन्वेंशन ड्रिवन एंड आल्सो टेक्नोलॉजी ड्रिवन सो दैट पार्ट यू कैन डिस्कस नो
Thank you, sir. Anybody?
or I would request the management also government of India needs a skill particularly the foreign language particularly Chinese, Japanese. If you have a BTech degree and having a Chinese language skill, you will be ornament. आप लोग देखते होंगे भारत का प्रधानमंत्री के बगल में एक यंग लड़के बैठते हैं अभी जापान का प्राइम मिनिस्टर आए थे एक लड़की ट्रांसलेट कर रहे हैं तो कहने का मतलब आप देश के लिए भी काम कर सकते हो और आपका पेरेंट्स आपको टीवी में देख के भी हक से पूछ सकते मेरी बेटी वहाँ काम कर रही है तो कभी भी अपने आप को अंडर एस्टिमेट कर सकते हो आप यही चीज को ध्यान रखना जितने भी फॉरेन लैंग्वेज अभी डॉक्टर चिंटू आए हैं विजय फॉरेन लैंग्वेज का ऑर्नामेंट ये लैंग्वेज इंटरनेशनली लेवल एजुकेटेड है मार्केट में डिमांड है अगर आप सब्जेक्ट के साथ आप उस लैंग्वेज में आ जाओगे ना भारत सरकार का कहीं ना कहीं एक स्ट्रैटेजिक पोजीशन में आपको एक अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगी। I need no more question. Okay, after they will speak. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Jitendra Badhai completed his MSc from Sambalpur University and MPhil from Jawaharlal Nehru University. He completed his PhD from Uppsala University, Sweden, in genetics and pathology. He completed his postdoc from Netherlands Cancer Institute, Amsterdam. Currently, he is associated with the Antonie van Leeuwenhoek Hospital as a senior scientist and principal investigator, working on identification and testing of new invention therapies for mesothelioma. So I request Dr. Jitendra Badhai to come here and address the audience. Thank you, sir.
then did my PhD in Saline University, and then now I'm a senior scientist in small university in Netherlands, Cancer. So I think we were not ready to actually speak to such a so I was thinking what you can say. I think what I was going to say, because you are students, those who want to hear something, some inspiring words from us. So there are lots of opportunities these days in the whole world. Not only in the India, also all over the world. I think the most important thing is you have to follow your passion. So you follow your passion, what you want to do in the life, or what kind of things you want to do. So don't follow only the curriculum that I want to study engineering and I want to be engineer. So try to also follow your passion, and then you find out what you want to do in your life. And if you look at in terms of opportunity, you can find lots of opportunity throughout the world. So if you want to do something, to follow your passion, maybe something you want to do something in Europe, or you want to do something in US, you can find a way to go there and do your high school. So that's important. What you want to do in life, you have to follow that passion, and then you become one of them. And so I think what we do in our kind of professions, so we are kind of a team of scientists. What we do is that we try to build new medicines, and specifically by doing research, we make new medicines, test them, and then we kind of we call in our kind of drug discovery industry is called clinical trials. So that any medicine, if it comes to market, it has to be gone through a trial called clinical trials, and this process has to be approved through a regulatory agencies, and then you get the drugs in the market. So kind of my work is in the process of all these phases, starting from research to kind of clinical trial, and then that's how you get drugs. And now we are kind of, if you look at your institute, it's like you are more kind of informatics based or engineering based. We use a lot of kind of things called data sciences. So data sciences are one of the kind of new, new evolving field, and it is used all over like many different fields, and specifically in the healthcare, it is really a kind of big field. So if you guys are interested in data sciences, I think there are lots of courses out there. Maybe in your institute are also giving data sciences. If you follow kind of courses on data sciences and do something, there are lots of opportunity in data sciences. And many of you might be pursuing BTech kind of bachelor's level courses. And if you want to pursue higher education outside, kind of say for example India, you can actually apply for master's courses there, specifically in many countries, in European countries. And what you need is kind of you need a kind of English language test. That's the only thing. You don't need GRE, and you can actually enroll in master's programs, and then the whole knowledge will come by computer. With that, I would like to kind of conclude here and say good luck to all of you, and study good and follow your passion.
So as you know, Dr. Badhai is specialized in which field? Sorry? Anybody wants to ask any question? He related where he wants and where he is not.
Anything related to cancer, maybe a data.
Some of you were asking, I think, some question like, as a computer science students, can we work in those domains? Some people were over there. You were asking. Any specific question that you have? Good morning, sir.
Principle is not the dead cells doing. So the cells they are living cells, but they kind of lost the control, and they kind of grow unlimited. So they don't stop dividing, and that's how actually you get the cancer. But what is now currently is kind of the most promising field is called immunotherapy. So in that things what we do, we take our own immune cells clear them, and we can put them back in the patients. And they are actually fighting our cancer cells and they are killing these cells. So this is one of the kind of new therapy is kind of currently going on, and I think this is a lot of promise. Even in some cases, like some patients is completely cured, but it's not that curing 100% of patients. If there's 100 patients given that treatment, maybe 5 or 10% of patients they are completely cured, but maybe in some cases they live longer. It's working quite good, and I think probably we need to do more innovations and find better way to actually target these cancer cells with our own immune cells. Lots of actually, but it's not only the autoimmune, but one of them is like autoimmune. Yeah.
Good morning, sir. Sir, currently pursuing Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science.
Okay.
Sir, higher studies can we do bioinformatics or biotechnology regarding healthcare? That is my doubt.
Yeah. So, I think if you are studying bioinformatics is kind of bigger umbrella terms. But I think if you need to kind of develop some skill which you can make use in kind of healthcare centers or kind of biology centers, I think as I said that these days, if you can learn data science you can learn in any sector. You can also specifically use it in the healthcare sector, some kind of say genomics or diagnostics with different fields. And there is also, I think, these days you can also use artificial intelligence or deep learning, and kind of these are the fields you can actually go and learn something more, and that's how you have lots of job opportunity in that field.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Elena, she had asked a question. Can we cure cancer permanently in near future?
Yeah, so we already kind of started curing to some extent. It's not that we haven't cured anything. So, as I give an example already in the previous sessions, there are some trials. In that trials, they have given immunotherapy, and in that case, like few patients out of the whole trial, they were completely cured. They were cured for like more than 10 years now. They haven't got this cancer back. So it means it seems like they're permanently cured, but you never know, maybe after 5 years it will come back. But it needs a lot of refinement still. We are still far from completely curing the cancer. So it will take a while. People will kind of in a bigger scale curing cancer.
So it's like an improvisation.
We are definitely improving, yeah.
Here I would like to add something. Those who work on data science. See, there is one thing. Suppose there are players who are playing cricket, and you see that in T20 matches, a player often gets out, but in test matches, the player scores pretty big numbers. So maybe there are certain factors which are not visible to our naked eyes or our basic science. But if you take the statistics and run algorithm through that, there will be a hidden fact that will be coming out, and suddenly you see that okay, here is a connection. That is why your skills are important to that industry. You need to go little bit out of your comfort zone, explore what is there. क्योंकि सर का जो फील्ड है वो कार्सिनोमा रिलेट्स टू सर्टेन पार्ट्स ऑफ द बॉडी. अब वो हमारे हैबिट्स के कारण वो होता है या जेनेटिक्स के कारण होता है, और वी यूज सर्टेन थिंग्स दैट इज व्हाई वी डोंट नो. एवरीथिंग इज अंडर ट्रायल. तो यू कैन एक्सप्लोर योर पोटेंशियल if you know what they are working. Okay?
You kind of do, say, target identification, target validation, and then you kind of test preclinical, like phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And these days what is happening? It takes like 15 years. But these days we are kind of changing that one. We are doing different kind of using all this artificial intelligence or kind of deep learning and trying to reduce that time with the different kind of technology. So there is a lot of innovations happening in that field. So the thing that we are talking. So I think we are also keep changing and keep evolving with this technology and trying to use that and doing this more in an efficient way. And maybe you can reduce the time spent like from 15 years to 5 years. And if you look at the corona situation, during the corona, Even most of the drugs takes like so much year. Within 1 year, all the clinical trial, all the testing done, and we got the vaccine within 1 year. Yeah, definitely. So it's not an effect you see everybody. Maybe in 1,000 people, maybe there is one person getting it.
Then this depends upon the accuracy. Accuracy of whatever the algorithm tested with respect to the accuracy. So maybe you have brought it to that level, to the market. May not give 100%. So you can say that every drug is 100% it is going to be effective. So maybe with respect to accuracy. Okay, thank you. So
people are getting, you cannot say because of this problem, also this industry who are generating medicine, they are also doing a lot of nonsense, not giving the proper information.
If you look at
Actually, people are now getting affected because MR, what are the vaccines made out of MR? That they use the strain and tonics.
these are all very well tested. Obviously, they haven't tested it for long term. But I think if you look at there are say how many million people have taken the mRNA vaccines? Like you can say more than 50% of the people of the whole world has taken, but how many of them has died with heart attack? Maybe there are few. You can maybe you know few people, but it's not. You cannot know. Yeah, yeah, for everything there is always a risk and benefit. So you have to calculate. And there is always a little bit of risk, but you have to calculate the risk and benefit.
Sir, I have a question. As for your suggestion, sir, can you suggest some good machine learning algorithms for detection of cancer? Actually, my students use some algorithms, okay, for the prediction of cancer, okay. So, as per your opinion, sir, you just tell me what are the good algorithms, machine learning algorithms?
So, I think my friend actually is directly working on many of these algorithms. We can tell you bit more, but there are actually we use so one of these is called deep forest for many of these algorithms for cancer detection. But I think it's depending on what kind of I exactly could not figure out what exactly, but I think so there are a lot of setups definitely. But I think depending upon what you are, if you are using it for imaging or if you are using it for doing something else, depending upon you use particular algorithms.
I think Vijay sir will be able to tell. This topic. There's another question from S. Manish and Asutosh Patra. How they can get into higher education in bioscience and bioinformatics? These guys are in computer science.
Okay, so you want to go for higher education or what you want to do in higher education? That's what you are saying.
Manish and Asutosh, are you there?
Yeah. Can we, you want to, what kind of higher education you want to do or where you want to do? Is it a question?
What exactly he is asking for clarification on your question. Please clarify the question. We'll be happy.
Yeah.
Sir, I am in computer science. So I want to do masters in bioinformatics.
Yeah.
So is it possible or not?
It's obviously possible. What you want? You want to study in Europe or you want to study a specific topic in India or something?
No, sir.
In Europe. It's definitely because I think that's what I think. If you want to do masters, there are lots of programs in Germany, lots of programs in Netherlands, and many different countries in Europe, European, even in UK. So what you have to do actually, you kind of apply through the master's program, and most of the time, many people are kind of done a good homework, a good cover letter, good CV, you get it, and I think also many countries have, they don't have actually you have to pay some minimal fees. In Germany specifically, you have to pay minimal fees. But in other countries, you pay some amount of fees, but it's not so kind of sky high. You can still pay, and that's how you get into this institution. It's possible.
Sir, another question.
Yeah. What I will say, obviously, will not stay with us forever. So before even Corona, there are so many these kind of diseases and stuff, and it has also come. Maybe it will linger around for some more years, but it will definitely go. Before Corona, there was also kind of say SARS virus, like China, it's already completely gone. So it definitely will go out.
Sir, another question. Sir, during the COVID period, we have successfully tried vaccines within 1 year and developed within 1.5 years. So why there is not a vaccine or any proper medication for cancer?
Yeah, so cancer is not a single disease. It's a kind of a collection of like few thousand diseases, different. So every cancer is a different mechanism and it's a very complex.
Sir, in Corona, there is also multiple variants of vaccines.
Yeah, I will tell you something. And every cancer is a different kind of a very complex disease. And also every human being will get cancer. Like suppose I get cancer and someone else will get cancer. Maybe if we are treated with the same kind of drugs, we will not respond the same way. So every tumor is, we call it like every tumor is unique. So you need personalized medicine. So you need to actually particularly target this tumor for that particular person. So that is we call actually now this is called a personalized medicine or precision medicine. And that's why it's actually the new kind of treatment we are more trying to do.
In a YouTube video, I have seen that a person developed a machine that detects cancer by this man. Is it medical benefit?
Could be, but I don't know when it could.
Thanks.
Any other question?
It's good, I think
Thank you.
students are quite interested in know, and I'm happy that actually you are discussing quite good.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Badhai, for your introduction and wonderful speech. Now I request Dr. Vijay Tiwari to kindly interact with the student. Dr. Tiwari has an MSc from Badhai University in Molecular and Human Genetics. He has a PhD from Uppsala University, Sweden in Genetics. He is a recipient of John Hopkins Postdoctoral Fellowship from John Hopkins University School of Medicine on a topic genetics and oncology. Subsequently, he has received the Marie Curie and EMPO postdoctoral fellowship from FMI Switzerland, University of Mainz, Germany. He had been with the Faculty of Biology in the University of Mainz, Germany, and a group leader in the Institute of Molecular Biomedical Research in Germany from 2016 to 18. He also worked as an associate professor in the Wellcome Monson Institute for Experimental Medicine, Queen's University, Belfast, UK, since 2018. And at present, he is a professor at the Institute of Molecular Medicine, Denmark. He heads the Tiwari Laboratory at the Queen's University. I request Dr. Tiwari to kindly interact with us.
Hi guys, I like to walk and talk, so it's better like this. So the first condition is that you listen, then I will talk. As I'm very glad to be here, special thanks to Vijay who brought me Barampur, who would have thought I would put my feet here. So as you learned, I am made in India. I was born here, raised here. I did my masters here, and I at some point qualified GATE as well to do the MTech. I had 99 percentile. I decided not to. Then I decided to do a PhD. I was interested in research. So I went to Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore, then to Sweden, then after that I did training in the US. Then I was in Switzerland, I had my team in Germany, professor in UK and Denmark. So 25 years and 6 countries. That's the experience I hold. In addition to being an academic, I am also a chief consultant to a few pharma companies in Switzerland, and that they specialize in deep learning and health data. So I combine computational sciences and medicine. That's what my passion is. And I have been contributing to my motherland in many different ways. I come every year, I visit, I'm an adjunct faculty in IIT Chennai, the Data Science Center, at JNU, Computational Biology Center, at BHU. I do want to somehow support the way we grow. What I noticed is that India has a lot of potential, but there are some things that we need to change, and you have the responsibility to change. Okay, one responsibility is to pay attention. Remember the way we are growing our curriculum. Okay, there are two things we notice. I get many CVs every day from India because we have lots of degrees, right? You can imagine my mailbox every day has 15 to 20 applications from India. And most of them we have to send in trash. What does that reflect? There's something missing. And there are two things that miss. Some of these pass to the interview stage, but then they fail there. So I noticed two major things that we need to change. One is your ability to question things has to be improved. What we have learned in our education system, there's a theory, you do yes sir, you mug it up, you write exams. This is totally ridiculous. You have to challenge your teachers. So they also improve, they also learn. We are not about Einstein's. We also learn as we grow. I guess all of us agree. They will never say that I know everything. But since you don't question, they don't improve. So it's a dialogue between students and professors. It's not a unidirectional process. That's one thing. And this was done, you have to remember our education system in most universities right now was established by British. They wanted, their primary principle in the universities was obedience. You should be obedient to your teacher. Obedience generates servants. That's what they wanted in their system. Remember to question. If somebody says something that Earth rotates 360 degrees every day, you ask, what is the reason why it rotates 360 degrees? Don't just remember that's the answer for my exam. No. Question every single thing. Second thing I actually forcibly see in our education system is the lack of real world experience. We do a lot of theory, but there is a lack of how this knowledge is relevant in today's biology. And the science is all around. So we must connect with what we learn. It must not be theory. We have to learn why is this relevant in today's society? Where do I see examples of this and how I can implement this knowledge? That's a major difference between a European masters or bachelors versus Indians. They challenge, they sometimes come to my office, they will argue with me that I don't like this project, why can't you do like this, I read this paper. That's amazing. That drives innovation. Now to put the long story short, this country has also shown me outstanding examples. Just for example, I was giving my colleagues, the best student I had in my career was from Titlagad. You should Google his name. His name is Bijay Kumar Sahu. Okay, go back and Google his name. He did his MSc from Sambalpur. And then he did some training. He was driven by science. And then he applied to be interviewed. He looked curious. He was conceptually very sharp. He had thought about real world projects. So he did not rush to get a job. He made sure he had proper understanding of the subject before he applies. Okay? Most of you rush. You finish MTech, you want to be placed. Right? The placement wave that India has is very dangerous. Because often you guys are not ready. So unless you have full understanding of the subject, you have done a real world project, do not take up higher education or higher job also because you will be ruined. It's like you don't have proper driving license and you want to drive Porsche. It doesn't work. It's the capability and the engine. Both has to complement each other, right? So remember to not rush up. It doesn't make a difference in a long run if you are 1 year behind or 1 year shorter than others. It has no difference. It actually impacts your career positively. Okay. So that guy is actually a positive example from this place. He came to my lab and he learned to do both experimental sciences and data sciences without any previous background. And in 4 years he published 12 papers. And those nature journals, they are top 1% publications. And after that he got Best Thesis Award from the University in Germany. And now he's working in Los Angeles with the Nobel laureate. That's a journey you want to take from the same lab. So this is an example that you want to establish. Do not rush your careers. Now going forward, what the world is headed to interdisciplinarity. You cannot just study computer sciences and live happily. You cannot just study medicine and live happily. The next wave of innovation comes from combining different fields. That's what is happening in medical sciences. At this moment, my lab is doing machine learning. We are doing experimental sciences. We are doing experiments with animals. We are working on patient samples. Then we are collecting data from hospitals. And we cook all this together to make sense. So it's a team of computational scientists, machine learners, experimental scientists, clinicians that want to understand one single phenomenon. Because any subject is not physics or chemistry or biology. It has all of it, right? So you need to be open to actually evolve yourself to different subjects. So that means learn the ability to learn. The moment you are open to learning all the time, life is very easy. And this is something that you should be always open. Education is not for jobs. Education is to develop your curiosity. More I learn, more I understand the phenomena around me. If you understand this, you will always develop learning. If there is any single day where you have not learned new things, that was the day ruined. So block it in your calendar when you mark, did I learn anything new today? If you have not, I'm sorry, you wasted a day. And that's how you evolve. And we are very intelligent species, you know. If we want to learn, we can really do it. So prepare, all of you guys are needed in different domains of life, as I said. And this means data science, computational biology, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, all of them becomes relevant. In one project, we were looking at a mechanical basis of DNA folding. We had to involve biophysicists and mechanical engineers. We plated DNA on chips. We wanted to understand using gamma ray radiations how DNA is bending. Biophysical forces in mechanical engineering. You could have a look at that paper as well 2 years ago in iScience magazine. So I'm giving examples. If you want to make big discoveries, learn to be interdisciplinary, learn to be innovative, learn to combine knowledge and be curious. Do not rush up your career. Make sure you are ready. Knowledge is your weapon. With that, I wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. Any questions? Many of you are working on data science, right? Learning from Udemy, Coursera, etc. secretly. So he works on live data and live projects. So if you have any doubt, maybe if you are not getting any doubt, you can send an email or text. We'll be happy. Thank you, Dr. Tiwari.